Hello everyone, this is Saranya, Assistant Professor from the Department of Communication Media, Axelium College, Vellore. Here I am going to present a topic on online journalism. So first of all, we are going to see what is journalism in general. So journalism is the collection and preparation and distribution of news through the traditional media like a print media or a electronic media, that is radio and television. So here we are going to discuss which focuses on online journalism, especially the online journalistic industry. Okay, so the topics which we are going to cover up today is what are the characteristics of online journalism and what are the reporting techniques specifically they are using in the online journalistic field, and how the online journalism organization is working. Okay, so all those points we are going to discuss in detail. Of online journalism, it is nothing but it is a reporting of facts, and it produced and distributed through the internet. And most of us newspaper industry, they want to capture this online viewers. Okay, they want to give their online presence in terms of web newspaper or e-newspapers. So the statistics here they are sharing is in 1994, if you see, it's only 20 daily newspapers they are having their no website, and they are uploading their printed version. But by the year of 2007, okay, so almost all the newspapers they are having their website, and they want to explore the new ways to connect the readers. So the next the category what we are going to see is about characteristics of online newspaper. The main important features of online, whether it is an online newspaper or an online medium. The first one is HTML, which is nothing but hypertext markup language. So using this particular feature, the viewer they can have an elaborated version of the story. So it connects the web pages through the text basically. So the second one is the presentation style, especially the multimedia presentation style, which capture the audience, which gets more attention of the audience. And newspapers news itself, it is basically timely, and you have to provide the updated news version. So this online version is works 24/7, so you'll be getting the updated news continuously. And as we said, the HTML features is also one of the interactive features. So the online version no itself, it is an interactive medium. And online tools or online practice they are using is user generated content. Basically the users of blogs. Okay, so as a public you can as a citizen you can have your own viewpoint, or you want to share anything about social issues, you can post your version, which can be promoted to public or which can be publicized to public. So that's basically called as user generated content and the blogs, which makes the citizen to be a part of the journalistic industry. The next thing, what are the main types of editions which comes in the digital world? If you see, there are three main types. One is replica of print, the second one is digital native editions, the third one is newsletter, and we are going to see other emerging edition formats also. So the starts with this replica of print, okay, which is nothing but what you could see in the printed version, which will be transformed into the computer version. Okay, so the second one is digital native editions. Here it is just beyond the pure replica format. Here also they are going to present two types of format. Okay, one is the digital edition that takes the same content as a print edition, as we said in the replica print. Okay, here we'll be specifically optimized the reading content for a smartphone users, and for for the computer monitor readings. Okay, so this type of digital edition is generally noted as next gen. Okay, and the second one is what we are going to see is digital only edition, which are completely new digital products. Okay, so with the respect of edition structure and the characteristics, and they don't have any print counterpart. That was the main difference between the digital edition and digital only edition. So you could see the format of digital only edition. And the next, what we are going to see about is newsletter. So the basic concerns of newsletter, as we have seen in many organizations, they'll be giving the gist about what are the things that happen. So here, the newsletters, okay, which was produced in the form of giving the idea of what they are going to see in the particular news editions. So this is kind of a idea that they are boosting the audience to know about what are the content they are going to see in a elaborated manner. So here the emergence of this particular media products is generally denoted as skim or morning brew. I'll show you the presentation of this morning brew. And one of the main important aspects of this newsletter is it invites the readers to know about the particular news channel or the e-papers. So it is attracting the viewers to subscribe the particular channel. So that's what has happened. So you could see this is a format of the newsletter. In the newsletter, it has to mention what are the frequency, that is the month, which date, okay, and what is the sending time, and what are the content, and this will be the format of the newsletter. And next, what we are going to see is about what are the other types of digital editions which was emerging nowadays. Okay, I'll show you, you'll get an idea that what are the digital editions which is coming out recently. So these are the news content. Okay, they want to it is not a formal type or a formal structural type which will follow it in the traditional newspaper. It comes like in a story format, and they want to attract the today's younger generation in a more story oriented format and more issue oriented format. These, what are the features of newspaper, whether an online or a print version, newspapers having the same features. As you are seeing, the newspapers is made up of a diverse content, and it is conveniently packaged, and it always focuses on the both local and main issues. And newspapers always serves as a historical record. If anything you want to refer, what was happened in the 10 years back, so the main first source, primary source will be the newspaper. And always the journalistic role is to act as a watchdog. They'll be acting as a mediator between the people and the government, or we can say people and the elite. Okay, so their main role is a watchdog, and newspapers are timely, so they have to provide the up-to-date informations. As we said, the organization of the newspaper industry, which is basically in a traditional way, if you have to see, it can be categorized based on the frequency of publication and the market size. But how they can recapture their readers in the online version, okay, that's what we are going to see. So in order to recapture their readers in the online version, the presentation e-version of the newspaper should focus or should integrate with the usage of more attractive colors, and they have to change their writing styles. Okay, the content should be more focused on the fashion and entertainment and lifestyle oriented. That's all very important note in order to capture the readers, especially the Zen readers, the younger generations. So the organization of online newspaper, that how you can read the online version. So basically you can utilize this online version based on the three aspects. One is paid registration and free access. Paid access is nothing but you have to pay some amount of subscription, okay, and you can access the online edition. Registration access nothing but they'll ask some personal informations. So it will be like in a form of cookies. They will collect our personal informations, and the publisher, they will sell those informations to the advertisers. The third one is very simple, free access, that they won't ask any registration details, or you need not to pay any subscription for that. And what we are going to see is a very important aspects of online journalism, that is how this news reporting is happening in the digital age. Okay, so this digital revolution has given a number of ways, empty number of ways to do the news reporting. So especially there are increasing number of news sources, and as I mentioned, the user generated content in terms of blogs, and citizen journalism, and which focuses mainly about the hyperlocal news. And this those who are doing this particular job, the digital reporting, they should have the quality, they should have the skill of writing, reporting, presenting the news, uploading the news. They should have a well-versed in the field of photography, videography. So everything have to be combined. Okay, so that particular kind of process which was done by the journalist is called convergent journalist. And as I mentioned, the news reporting tools, basically here they'll be using the smartphones and computer assisted tools. So as I said, the main sources of news, if you see, there are general news sites. Okay, the CNN.com is there, and news aggregators. Okay, basically the Google and Yahoo, those are the search engines. Okay, and you have the specialized news sites. For example, ESPN, which focuses mainly on the sports news. And the second one we said about the blogs. Okay, it is nothing but a shortened version of a web blog. It is kind of an online journal or an informational website that displays the informations in a reverse chronological order. And you could see how this blog is working. So the basic blog structure, which starts from the header, and you have the main content and the sidebar and the footer. And the next thing, it is citizen journalism. Citizen journalism is nothing but it is a reporting of news events by members of the public using the internet to spread the informations. So here you can be act as a citizen journalist. Even I can act as a citizen journalist. If some issues, okay, if I want to share, I can do it through my personal website, blogs, microblogs, social media, in any kind of these platforms. I can report or I can share my views about any particular news which was happening recently or which is close to my heart. So this citizen journalist is often, they'll do the report of news items, relatively small number of people, or which covers only the micro level of people. So that's always connected with the term called hyperlocal journalism. It is sometimes called micro local journalism. So basically the bigger organizations or mainstream media which those channels which they are not focusing on the small issues, okay, which has happened in a small street or in a small city, or basically the neighborhood activities, okay, which is not published in any mainstream media, can be focused in the hyperlocal journalism. So here, as a citizen journalist, they can use their blogs or Facebook or Instagram pages, in order to share their views and the interests. And as I mentioned, the convergent journalist, they should have the skills of writing, capturing the audio, video, and they should know how to take, good emotive pictures. So all these, okay, so as a convergent journalist, they should have all these skills. So this convergent journalist is also known as backpack journalist in a recent times, that they have to do it all. A reporter cannot only a reporter, they have to be a cameraman, and they have to be the sub editors. So everything they must know. And nowadays they also denoted as mobile journalist or mojos. Okay, so these are the important things we have seen in this particular topic. So started with what is online journalism and what are the characteristics of online journalism, how this online journalistic field is basically working, and what are the reporting techniques they are using in the digital age. Okay, so all these are comes along with the one term called online journalism. I hope this presentation would have given little insight about what is online journalism. Thank you for watching this. We'll meet you soon with some other good topics. Thank you.